In this problem, I'm asked to find the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. And what I'm told about my line is I know the slope is 2/5 and it passes through the point 3, -4. There are two different ways to do this problem. And the first one uses the point slope form of the line. And by that I mean y minus y sub 1 equals m times the quantity x minus x sub 1. And m is the slope, so we know that m equals 2/5. And x sub 1 and y sub 1 are the coordinates of the point that I'm given. One thing I want to point out is some books write this equation as y equals m times the quantity x minus x sub 1 plus y sub 1. Are both of those equations equivalent? Yes, it doesn't matter which one that you use. But I'm going to use this one over here. So let's plug in our values. Y minus, what's y sub 1? -4. Equals m 2/5 times x minus x sub 1 is 3. So now it's just arithmetic. So I have y minus a -4 becomes +4 equals, distribute in the 2/5 into the parentheses. So I get 2/5 x minus 2/5 times 3. And since 2/5 is a fraction, I'm going to write 3 as a fraction too to make my life easier. So now I get y plus 4 equals 2/5 x minus, nothing reduces in this fraction, 2 times 3 is 6, over 5 times 1 is 5. So I need to subtract 4 from both sides. So y equals 2/5 x minus 6/5 minus 4. And since I want to subtract 4 from a fraction, I need to put the 4 over a common denominator. So the first thing I do is turn it into a fraction by dividing it by 1. And then my common denominator is going to be a 5, so I have to multiply it by 5 over 5. So y equals 2/5 x minus 6/5 minus 4 times 5 is 20/5. So what's my answer? Y equals 2/5 x minus -6 added to a -20 is -26/5. And there is the equation of the form in slope-intercept form. You can see this is my slope and this is the y-coordinate of the y-intercept. Remember I said there's two different methods for solving this. So let me go to the next page. This is what I got from the previous work using method 1. And so now I'm just going to use y equals mx plus b, the slope-intercept form of the line. And what I do when I use that is I first of all plug in the value for m. So I get y equals m is 2/5 times x plus b. Now what I'm going to do is use the point 3, -4. And this is going to be my x value. This is my y value. So what is y? Y is -4 equals 2/5 times x. What's x? 3. So I'm going to make it 3 over 1 plus b. So -4 equals 2 times 3 is 6/5 plus b. So b equals -4 minus 6/5. So now what do I have to do on this side here? I need a common denominator. So I'm going to get b equals -4/1. I'm going to multiply it by 5/5 to give me my common denominator of 5, minus 6/5, which is -20/5 minus 6/5. So what is b? -26/5. So what's my equation? Y equals m, which was 2/5, x plus b. B is -26/5. Did I get the same answer both ways? Yes. So you pick the method you prefer.